Hi students, welcome to online classes. So see that in the previous class we are completed that question number 73. So continue the question number 74. So see that question students, what is the question number 74? So see the question number 74. So what is that one? If alpha is a root of 25 cos square theta plus 5 cos theta minus 12 is equal to 0 and pi by 2 less than alpha less than pi. Then sin 2 alpha, then they are asking sin 2 alpha is, okay. So what is the question is alpha is a root, okay. So alpha is a root of this equation, meaning is that implies 25 cos square alpha plus 5 cos alpha minus 12 is equal to 0. So take the factorization here. So that is a 25 cos square alpha plus this 5 cos alpha you can written as 20 cos alpha minus 5 cos alpha, that is minus 15 cos alpha minus 12 is equal to 0. So that is I am taking the factorization here, 20 cos alpha minus 15 cos alpha. So what I will take the common from these two is, that is I will take that 5 cos alpha is a common. So that is the 5 cos alpha plus 4 minus 3 I will take the common, that is nothing but 5 cos alpha plus 4, so that is equal to 0. So that implies, so if you can take that 5 cos alpha plus 4 is a common, 5 cos alpha plus 4 I will take the common, so that is 5 cos alpha minus 3 is equal to 0. So that implies 5 cos alpha plus 4 is equal to 0 or 5 cos alpha minus 3 is equal to 0. So that implies cos alpha is equal to minus 4 by 5 or cos alpha is equal to 3 by 5. But alpha belongs to the second quadrant. Alpha belongs to the second quadrant. In the second quadrant cos is a negative, but here cos alpha is 3 by 5. So it is not a possible. So what is that? We have to take that. Therefore cos alpha is equal to minus 4 by 5. Why? Because cos alpha is negative in the second quadrant, but cos alpha is 3 by 5. Positive is given. So that's why I am not taking this value. So what we have to take that? We have to take cos alpha is equal to minus 4 by 5. So if cos alpha is a minus 4 by 5, if you can take the triangle. So what happens students? Adjacent side is a 4 and the hypotenuse is a 5. Automatically the opposite side will become 3. So therefore that implies sin alpha is equal to 3 by 5. So it is a plus. Why? Because in the second quadrant sin is a positive. Sin is positive. What is the question students? They are asking you have to calculate sin 2 alpha. What is the sin 2 alpha formula? Is 2 sin alpha cos alpha. So that implies 2 into sin alpha value is nothing but 3 by 5 and cos alpha value is nothing but minus 4 by 5. So that is nothing but, so that is a 6 into minus 4, that is nothing but minus 24 by 25. Minus 24 by 25. Okay. So see that question students. So option 2 is the answer. Okay. So what is that? So first we have to take the factorization. So you will get cos alpha is a minus 4 by 5 and cos alpha is a 3 by 5. But alpha value lies in between pi by 2 to pi. That is nothing but in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant cos is a negative. So that's why I am not taking this value. Okay. So you have to take a cos alpha is a minus 4 by 5. So from the triangle you can take the sin alpha. They are asking sin 2 alpha is equal to, what is the sin 2 alpha? 2 sin alpha cos alpha. So already you know the sin alpha value and the cos alpha value. Just replace the value, you will get the answer. Okay. So see that question students. See the next question, question number 75. So what is the question number 75? So see that question, students. So that is the sine beta is equal to 1 by 5 into sine of 2a plus b. Sine b is equal to 1 by 5 into sine 2a plus b. Then they are asking you have to calculate tan of a plus b by tan a. Tan of a plus b by tan a. This value they are asking. Okay. So see that question, students, how to solve this question here. So sine b value is 1 by 5 into sine of a plus b. What I will do that one, that implies from this one sine of 2a plus b, take this value to the denominator, that is the sine b, that is equal to 5. So take this 5 to this side and take the sine b to this side. So 2 into sine of 2a plus b by sine b is equal to 5. So 5 is nothing but, it is nothing but, you can take it as 5 by 1. I am going to use that componendo and dividendo. So what is that componendo dividendo is? A plus b is equal to c by d. Then you can take it as a plus b by a minus b is equal to c plus d by c minus d. So I will use this condition here. So see that question, students. Sine of 2a plus b plus sine b by sine of 2a plus b minus sine b is equal to 5 plus 1 by 5 minus 1. So you know the formula. What is the formula? Is sin c plus sin d. Sin c plus sin d. What is the formula, students? Anyone can tell that? Sin c plus sin d. What is the formula? Is 2 into sine of c plus d by 2 into cos of c minus d by 2, and also sin c minus sin d formula is 2 into cos of c plus d by 2 into sine of c minus d by 2. So use these two formulas, students, sin c plus sin d and sin c minus sin d. So that implies what I will do that one, sin c plus sin d formula is 2 into sine of, add these two, 2a plus 2b by 2 is nothing but a plus b into cos of this minus this side, bb will be cancelled, 2a by 2 is nothing but a, by in the denominator sin c minus sin d, 2 into cos of a plus b by 2 is nothing but a plus b into sin a minus b. So that is equal to 5 plus 1, that is nothing but, that is 6 by 4. So that implies 2 will be cancelled, students. So sin by cos is tan, cos by sin is cot, this cot you can written as tan of a plus b by cot a. This cot a you can written as tan a. So it will become tan a. So that is equal to 3 by 2. This is equal to 3 by 2. So see that one, students. So what I am taking that sin b is equal to 1 by 5 into sine of 2a plus b. So from this one what we are taken as sine of 2a plus b by sine b is equal to 5 by 1. Use the componendo and dividendo. So a plus b by a minus b is equal to c plus d by c minus d. So apply the transformation formula, you will get the answer. Okay. So see that question, students. So see the question number 76. So see that question, students. What is the question number 76? 2 tan a into tan b is equal to 1. 2 tan a into tan b is equal to 1. So that implies what is the question is? What is the question is? Cos of a minus b by cos of a plus b. Cos of a minus b by cos of a plus b. So see this question, students. So how to solve this one? That implies what I am going to take that from this one. 2 tan A tan B is equal to 1. 2 tan A tan B is equal to 1. From this one, what I am going to take? 2 is equal to 1 by tan A into tan B. 2 is equal to 1 by tan A into tan B. So from this one, I can written as 2 by 1 is equal to 1 by tan A into tan B. I will use that component and dividend formula here. So what happens? 2 plus 1 by 2 minus 1 is equal to 1 plus tan A tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. I am already given one formula. What is that? Cos of A minus B by cos of A plus B is equal to 1 plus tan A into tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. I am already given the proof also this from the beginning, that is the compound angles in the synopsis. I am given this cos of A minus B by cos of A plus B is equal to 1 plus tan A tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. So this one we can take it as 2 plus 1, that is a 3 by 1 is equal to cos of A minus B by cos of A plus B. So therefore cos of A minus B by cos of A plus B, so that is equal to 3 is the answer. Okay. So see that question, students. So if you know this formula, it is easy. Okay. So otherwise what we have to do that? We have to change that tan A as a sin A by cos A. Tan B sin B by cos B. Here also same. Take the LCM, you will get the answer. Okay. In one step extra you will get that. That's all. Tan A tan B. Sin A by cos A and sin B by cos B. Take the LCM, it will become cos of A minus B. In the denominator will be cos of A plus B. Okay. So one step extra you will get that. So see that question, students. All are understood that? So see the next question, question number 77. So what is the question number 77? So see that question, students. So alpha plus beta is equal to pi by 2 and beta plus alpha is equal to beta plus gamma. Beta plus gamma is equal to alpha. Then what is the question is, they are asking you have to calculate tan alpha. You have to calculate tan alpha. So alpha plus beta is a pi by 2 and beta plus gamma is alpha. So then what is the tan alpha value is? Okay. So see this question, students, how to solve this one. So if alpha plus beta is a pi by 2, already I know the condition. Tan alpha into tan beta is equal to 1. If alpha plus beta is a pi by 2, tan alpha into tan beta is 1. Okay. So here beta plus gamma is equal to alpha. Just apply the tan. So that implies tan of beta plus gamma is equal to tan alpha. So apply the formula here. What we will get that? Tan beta plus tan gamma by 1 minus tan beta into tan gamma is equal to tan alpha. Tan of A plus B formula, just expand that and take the cross multiply, students. So what we will get that? That implies tan beta plus tan gamma is equal to, multiply that, tan alpha minus tan alpha tan beta tan gamma. So that implies tan beta plus tan gamma is equal to tan alpha minus this value, tan alpha into tan beta value is 1. So we can take it as this value is 1. So what is the value will remains? That is the tan gamma. So what I will do that one, take this tan gamma to this side. So that implies tan alpha is equal to tan beta plus tan gamma plus tan gamma. So that implies tan alpha is equal to tan beta plus tan alpha is 2 tan gamma plus gamma. That is nothing but a 2 tan gamma. So see that question, students. So the option is nothing but option 3 is the answer. Okay. So see that question, students. So see the question number 78. So what is the question number 78? So try this question, students. We are already did that. This type of question 78, tan alpha tan beta is given. They are asking alpha minus beta. Just apply the formula tan of alpha minus beta. You will get the answer. Okay. So try that question. See the question number 79. So see the question number 79. So what is the question number 79 is secant alpha comma cosecant alpha. Secant alpha comma cosecant alpha are the roots of x square minus px plus q is equal to 0. Secant alpha and cosecant alpha are the roots of the equation x square minus px plus q is equal to 0. Then what is the question? So they are given some condition relation between p and q. They are given some relation between p and q. They are asking you how to calculate this one. Okay. So see this one. For example, alpha and beta are the roots of a quadratic equation. Then what is the formula? You know that sum of the roots. What is the sum of the roots is equal to minus of x coefficient by x square coefficient. X square coefficient, that is nothing but the sum of the roots. What is the roots are here? Secant alpha plus cosecant alpha is equal to minus x coefficient. X coefficient is nothing but minus p. X coefficient is nothing but minus p by x square coefficient. X square coefficient is 1. So that implies secant alpha plus cosecant alpha is equal to p. And also we know that product of the roots. So product of the roots. What is the product of the roots? That is nothing but constant by x square coefficient. So that is nothing but what is the product is here, students? So that is nothing but secant alpha into cosecant alpha is equal to constant. What is the constant is here? Q by x square coefficient is 1. So that implies secant alpha into cosecant alpha is equal to q. Okay. So from the first condition, so what is the first condition is since secant alpha plus cosecant alpha is equal to p, squaring on both the sides, that implies expand that secant square alpha plus cosecant square alpha plus 2 into secant alpha into cosecant alpha is equal to p square. So already we know one condition. I am already given the proof also. See that one. Secant square alpha plus cosecant square alpha is equal to secant square alpha into cosecant square alpha. Secant square alpha plus cosecant square alpha is nothing but secant square alpha into cosecant square alpha. So here from these two you can written as secant alpha secant square alpha into cosecant square alpha plus 2 into secant alpha into cosecant alpha is equal to p square. So that implies this can be written as secant alpha cosecant alpha common. If you take the term common, what it will become? Secant alpha into cosecant alpha plus 2, so that is equal to p square. So what is this value? Secant alpha into cosecant alpha. Secant alpha into cosecant alpha is a q. So we can take the formula here. It will become q into q plus 2 is equal to p square. Q into q plus 2. Q into q plus 2 is equal to p square. So see that one. What is the option is? Option is nothing but a 2. Okay. So if you have to, you know this formula, it is easy to get the answer. Okay. So see that question, students. So see the question number 80. So what is the question number 80 is? So see that question, students. So what is the question number 80 is? If cos theta minus alpha is equal to a and sin theta minus beta is equal to b, then what is the question is? That is nothing but they are asking, then you have to calculate cos square alpha minus beta plus 2ab into sin of alpha minus beta. So cos theta minus alpha is equal to a and sin theta minus beta is equal to b, then they are asking this value. Okay, so this value you have to calculate. Okay, so see that question, students, how to solve this one. First of all, I am taking that. So in this question, in the options, there is no theta. So that's why I am eliminating the theta here. Put theta is equal to 0. Put theta is equal to 0. Then a is equal to cos of 0 minus alpha. So that is equal to cos of minus alpha. Cos of minus theta is cos theta. So it will become cos alpha. If a is a cos alpha, that implies sin alpha is equal to root of 1 minus a square. Are you understand that? Cos theta is a. What is the sin alpha? Sin square alpha is nothing but root of 1 minus cos square alpha. Sin alpha is equal to sin square alpha is 1 minus cos square alpha. Sin alpha is root of 1 minus cos square. Cos square alpha is a. So cos alpha is equal to a, then sin alpha is equal to root of 1 minus cos square alpha. Cos alpha is a, so it will become a square. So similarly, b is equal to sin of theta minus beta. In the place of theta, I will take a 0. So sin of minus beta is nothing but minus sin beta. Cos of minus theta is cos theta. Sin of minus theta is minus sin theta. Okay. So that implies sin beta is equal to minus b. Sin beta is equal to minus b. From this one, cos beta is equal to, what is the cos beta? Root of 1 minus sin square beta. Cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Cos beta is equal to root of 1 minus sin square b. So that is nothing but root of 1 minus sin b value is a b. You can take the square, it will become 1 minus b square. Sir, why you are calculating all these? We are substituting in the given question. What is the question is? See that. What is the question they are asking? Cos square alpha minus beta plus 2ab into sin of alpha minus beta. So this value they are asking. Okay. So see these students. Cos of a minus b formula is cos alpha cos beta plus sin alpha sin beta whole square plus 2ab into sin of a minus b formula, sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Are you understand that? So just I am applied the formula only. That implies cos alpha. So see that one, cos alpha is a. Cos beta. Cos beta is root of 1 minus b square. Plus sin alpha. Sin alpha value. Sin alpha is nothing but a root of 1 minus a square. Sin beta. Sin beta value is a minus b. Plus 2ab into sin alpha value is root of 1 minus a square. Cos beta is nothing but root of 1 minus b square minus cos alpha value is a. Sin beta value is a minus b. So that implies a into root of 1 minus b square minus b into root of 1 minus a square whole square plus 2ab into, expand that, root of 1 minus a square root of 1 minus b square minus of minus plus ab. So expand that, you will get the answer. So that is nothing but this is the a minus b whole square, students. A minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab. So expand that, a square value is a square, root of 1 minus b square is a 1 minus b square minus, that is the plus, b square value is nothing but b square into 1 minus a square minus 2ab minus 2ab. So that is nothing but the 2 into ab into root of 1 minus b square into root of 1 minus a square. Multiply that here plus 2ab into root of 1 minus a square into root of 1 minus b square. 2ab into 2ab, that is the 2ab into ab. So that is nothing but the 2a square b square. So what is the terms will be cancelled here? Minus 2ab root of 1 minus a square, 1 root of 1 minus b square, and 2ab root of 1 minus a square, 1 minus b square will be cancelled. And also here I will multiply this a square minus b square plus b square minus, so see this one here, students, a square minus a square b square plus, multiply with b square here, b square minus b square a square. This term was already cancelled. This is a 2a square b square. So what happens? Minus a square b square minus a square b square is nothing but minus 2a square b square, and plus 2a square b square will be cancelled. So what is the final answer is, this is nothing but a square plus b square. A square plus b square. So see that question, students, and practice that question. So see the question number 81. So see the question number 81. Sin theta plus a by sin of theta plus b is equal to root of sin 2a by sin 2b. Then what is the question is, they are asking you have to calculate tan square theta. They are asking tan square theta value. Okay, so you should not eliminate the theta value directly here. So what we have to do that one, just take that, first take the given condition. given sine of theta plus a by sine theta plus b is equal to root of sine 2a by sine b. So first I will take that root, eliminate that one first by taking the squaring on both the sides. Squaring on both the sides, what happens, students? Sine square theta plus a by sine square theta plus b is equal to sine 2a by sine 2b. Just I am taking the squaring on the both the sides. So that implies, take the cross multiply, what happens? Sine 2b into sine square, sine 2b into sine square theta plus a is equal to sine 2a into sine square theta plus b. So what is the sine 2b formula, students? Sine 2 theta formula, 2 sine theta cos theta. So sine 2b you can written as 2 sine b cos b, 2 sine b cos b. So sine of a plus b formula, students, here sine of a plus b formula, that is nothing but sine a cos b sine a b, sine a cos b plus cos a sine b whole square, that is equal to sine 2a formula 2 sine a cos a, 2 sine a cos a into sine of a plus b. Once again, students, sine theta cos b plus cos theta sine b whole square, sine b whole square. So here this 2 and the 2 will be cancelled, yes or no? That implies sine b cos b, expand the students, this is a plus b whole square, a plus b whole square. What is that? A square sine square theta cos square a plus b square cos square theta sine square a plus 2ab. 2ab is nothing but 2 into sine theta cos theta sine a cos a. Similarly, expand this value also. What is that? That is equal to sine a cos a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square is nothing but a square plus b square. B square is nothing but cos square theta into sine square b plus 2ab into 2ab. 2ab is nothing but 2 sine theta cos theta sine b cos b. So after then multiply with this and multiply the term also, so it will become big. So see that carefully, students. So see that carefully, multiply this sine b cos b into sine square theta cos square a plus sine b cos b into cos square theta sine square a plus sine b cos b into 2 sine theta cos theta sine a cos a. Next, multiply this term also, students. What we will get? That is equal to sine a cos a into sine square theta into cos square b Multiply that carefully. Next multiply these two. So what we will get that? Plus sin A cos A into cos square theta sin square B. Multiply this. So what is that? Sin A cos A sin A cos A into 2 sin theta cos theta. Otherwise I will return this step in the next line. So see this one. Plus multiply the last term. So what is that one is? So that is nothing but a sin A cos A into 2 sin theta cos theta sin B cos B. So after getting this one, you are getting this. So what is the term you are going to cancel the term here? What is the big term is there? The term will be cancelled. The term will be cancelled. So what is the next one is? So that implies. So I will take this term. This is the first term is there. So I will take this term to this side and this term to that side. Why? Because this is the sin square theta is there. So here also sin square theta is there. I will take this term to this side. Okay. So here cos square theta is there and here also cos square theta is there. So that's why I am taking this term to that side. What happens? So that implies sin B cos B sin square theta into cos square A, take the term to this side, minus sin A cos A sin square theta cos square B, that is equal to take this term to that side. Already one term is there. What is that? Sin A cos A into cos square theta into sin square B, and you are taken this term to that side, minus sin B cos B cos square theta into sin square A. So from these two terms, what is the terms you can take the common? So what is the terms? Sin square theta is there. Next, cos A is there. Next, cos B is also there. So what is the terms you can take the common, students? That is, I will take that sin square theta, I am going to take the common, and cos A is there. I will take that cos A is also common, and also cos B is also there. I will take that term is also common. So I will take that cos B is also common. So what is the remaining values are? Sin B cos A, sin B cos A minus I am already taken that cos A and cos B common. So what is the remaining is sin A cos B, that is nothing but sin A cos B, and also see here in this side. So what I will take that common here? First I will take that cos square theta common, and also sin square B and sin B is there common, and also you have what is the term is common is there, students? You can observe that carefully. Cos A is not the common is here, sin B is a common. Okay, next sin A is also common there. So what I will take that? I will take that sin A and sin B is the common, sin A and sin B I will take the common. So what is the remaining is sin A, sin B I am taken the common, it will become that cos A sin B. So that is nothing but cos A sin B minus here on that side. So what is the sin A sin B you are taken the common, sin A sin B you are taken the common, so it will become that sin A cos B. sin A cos B, sin A cos B. So are you observed that these two terms are same, sin A cos B minus sin A cos B, that is cos A sin B minus sin A cos B. So what is the terms here will be cancelled? This term is a cancel on the both the sides. So what is the remaining is, that is nothing but you will get that sin square theta into cos A cos B is equal to cos square theta into sin A sin B. So from this one what we will take, that implies sin square theta by cos square theta is equal to sin A into sin B by cos A into cos B, sin square theta by cos square theta, and these two terms it will take into the denominator. So sin square by cos square is the tan square. So what is that? So that is nothing but the tan square theta is equal to sin by cos is the tan, it will become that tan A tan B. So see that question, students. So just only the simplification is there, you have to simplify that carefully. So first I am taking the squaring on the both the sides. It is a sin of A plus B formula, expanded that, it is in the form of A plus B whole square. Just expand and multiply, and what is the common terms is the cancel, and take that sin square theta, all the sin square theta terms to one side, and take all the cos square theta terms to one side, and take the common terms and cancel that, you will get the tan square theta. Okay, if you can practice that, then you will get that. Okay, so practice that number of times, you will get the answer. Okay, so see that question, students. Question number 82. So what is the question number 82? So see that question, students. Sin x plus sin y is equal to 1 by 2, and cos x plus cos y is equal to 1. Then tan of x plus y, is equal to, then the tan of x plus y is equal to, so sin x plus y, cos x plus y values is given, they are asking tan of x plus y. Okay, so see this question, students. Sin, I am taking, this is the equation number 1, and I will take this is equation number 2. So what I will do that one first, I will do that 1 by 2. So that implies sin x plus sin y by cos x plus cos y. So that is equal to 1 by 2 by 1. So that implies, so already I know the formula, sin C plus sin D formula. Sin C plus sin D formula is 2 into sin of C plus D by 2. So that is nothing but x plus y by 2 into cos of x minus y by 2. So that is the formula. So cos x plus cos y formula is 2 into cos of x plus y by 2 into cos of x minus y by 2. So that is equal to 1 by 2. So here 2 will be cancelled, and cos of x minus y will be cancelled. It will become that sin by cos is a tan of x plus y by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. Tan of x plus y by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. So see, students, tan 2 theta formula, 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta. In the place of theta, if you can replace that half angle theta by 2, so it will become tan theta. In the place of theta, if you can replace theta by 2, it will become tan theta is equal to 2 into tan theta by 2 by 1 minus tan square theta by 2. Half angle formula, use that. So here they are asking tan of x plus y, but you are calculated tan of x plus y by 2 you are calculated. So from that one I will take that tan of x plus y you can written as 2 into tan of x plus y by 2 by 1 minus tan square of x plus y by 2. 2 tan theta by 2 by 1 minus tan square theta by 2. So that is nothing but the 2 into tan of x plus y by 2 value is a 1 by 2 by 1 minus 1 by 2 whole square. So what is the term, students? You can cancel this 2 and 2 here. So it will become 1 by 4. Take the LCM, that is nothing but the 3 by 4. 4 minus 1 is a 3 by 4. So we can take it as 4 by 3. You can take it as 4 by 3. So see that question, students. So 82. So question number 82, that is the option is the 4 is given. So change the answer, students. So the answer is 3. For that question, answer is 3. So change the option for that question. Okay. So see that one. See the next question, question number 83. So what is the question number 83 is? So tan 1 degree plus tan 89 degrees. So this is tan 1 degree is nothing but sine 1 degree by cos 1 degree plus tan 89 is nothing but sine 89 degrees by cos 89 degrees. Tan is nothing but the sine by cos. Take the LCM, students. Take the LCM. What happens? That is nothing but sine 1 degree plus sine 1 degree into cos 89 degrees plus cos 1 degree into sine 89 degrees by cos 1 degree. Cos 89 degrees you can written as a cos theta can be written as a sine 90 minus theta. Cos theta you can written as a sine 90 minus theta. So that implies, so in the numerator it is the formula sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So that is nothing but sine of A plus B. So 1 degree plus 89 degrees by, in the denominator it will become cos 1 degree into sine 1 degree. So in the numerator it will become sine 90 degrees by, in the denominator I will do that 1 by 2 into, otherwise I will multiply with 2 in the numerator and the denominator also. So I have multiplied the numerator and denominator with 2. Why? Because 2 sin theta cos theta will become sin 2 theta. So that implies 2 into sin 90 is 1 by 2 sin theta cos theta, it will become sin 2 theta. 2 into 1 degree, it will become 2 degrees. So that is nothing but, so the answer is 2 by sin 2 degrees. 2 by sin 2 degrees. So that is the CET question. So 2 by sin 2 degrees. Are you understand that? So see that question, students, and see. So what is the question is that sin 1 degree plus sin 2 degrees plus and so on sin 359 degrees, sin 359 degrees, sin 359 degrees. See, students, here, so what is the combination is, you know one formula, we know that sin square, that is a plus b is equal to 360 degrees. If a plus b is equal to 360 degrees, so that implies sin a plus sin b is equal to 0. I am given one formula. If a plus b is a 360 degrees, then sin a plus sin b is 180 degrees. That is 0. Why? Because b can be written as a 360 minus a. So it will become minus sin a. Plus sin a minus sin a will be cancelled. It will become 0. So here, what is the combinations you will get? 1 to 359. So what is the combination you will get at 360 degrees? So that is nothing but sine 1 degree plus the combination is sine 359 degrees. So this sum will become 360. So automatically this term will become 0. Next, sine 2 degrees plus sine 358 degrees. Yes or no? So and so on plus sine 90 degrees plus sine 270 degrees. Sine 270 degrees plus and so on plus at the end two terms will be remains, only one term will be remains, that is nothing but 180 degrees. All the combinations you will get that at 360 degrees, only one term will be remains, that is the sine 180 degrees. What happens, students? So this is nothing but this is 0 plus and so on plus 0 plus and so on plus sine 180 is also 0. That value is also 0. So what happens, students? The answer will become the 0 only. The answer will become the 0 only. Okay. So see that question, students, and practice all these questions. Okay. That's the end of the compound angles, and practice all these questions. Okay. So tomorrow we will continue that in the new chapter. Okay. So that is the multiples and submultiples. We will continue in the next class. Okay.